Just here?
There's your mark there. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Hey guys, it's Jack from WhatCulture.com. This is Ben. Say hello to the, go on.
Hi.
Yeah?
Hi, people.
Good stuff. As you can see, I'm still filling in for Ross, WTF Moments. Don't really have time to do ups and downs, but Ben, you know what you're doing?
I think so.
I've noticed they've hired another person taller than me, which is great. And I think you've got a more powerful voice as well, so that's...
Why?
Anyway, Chris, you gotta go, yeah? Alright, okay. Cece.
I'm Ben from WhatCulture.com. This is Ups and Downs from last night's Raw, and as always, this is based on the article on WhatCulture.com from Scott Carlson, so go and read it, it's really good. So is there any kind of catchphrase or... no? Jack said the... fuck. It's the Go Home Raw for Money in the Bank. I wonder what big surprises the E can pull out to get us all hyped. Kane is the big surprise. Apparently he wants a job running SmackDown after the brand split, and I hope he doesn't get it. That's a down. An up now, and what do you get when you combine the zaniness of the New Day with the smack-talking prowess of Enzo and Cass? A fun opening to Raw. It was admittedly pretty childish, with insults about shoes and the sordid sex life of Francesca 2 discussed in disturbing detail, but it was fun, and sometimes we need fun. Another down, and it feels like these Shining Star vignettes have been airing forever. Societies will fall, the robots will rise, and Epico will still be taking pot shots at the untidiness of American beaches. Rough stuff. It's almost like they know their gimmick is horrible and nobody wants to see them in person. Up! And Cruz showed emotion. Gone was the robotic, smiling baby face, and out sprinted Sprant, a new man. It bodes well as he's clearly an incredibly gifted performer in the ring, but his character's been a little bit stale, and this is good. The latest entry in Titus O'Neil's "We're sorry we suspended you, here's a mid-card push" story continued last night, and I'm actually going to make it an up and a down. Am I allowed to do that? I'm going to do that. The up is for the excellent beatdown that Ruru gave him on his way to the ring, but the down is that he didn't get to the ring. This guy's meant to be challenging for the United States Championship, and he hasn't won any matches recently. Has he even had a match? I don't know, but he's been in a weirdly sexual anti-smoking ad with Natalia. Gallows and Anderson got a win, which is an up, thank God. Teaming with the Vaudevillains against Enzo and Cass and the New Day, they were beating people up all over the shop, looking really, really good in the process. Could they go on to win the belts this weekend? Maybe. For my money, it's between them and Enzo and Cass at the moment, but we'll see. You all love a hyperbole, and don't even try to deny it, because looking through the YouTube comments, it's painfully obvious. This is the worst video ever. This guy is the Roman Reigns of WhatCulture. It's just hurtful. However, another down, and you've got good company, because WWE loves to do the same thing. How can every match be a WrestleMania quality match? And what does that mean for WrestleMania matches? You don't have to shill so hard. We've all got your network. Another Raw, another Zack Ryder loss, another down. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was great to see him on Raw, but if you watched Breaking Ground Reloaded the other week, you'd have seen how chuffed he was at winning the IC title and how chuffed everyone else was in the back, in the crowd. Steve Austin came up to him and said a load of swears. It's such a shame. Another up now, and same old Steph, or at least that's what her brother was calling her. She's been weirdly pleasant since assuming co-control with her brother a little while ago, and it's about time that the WWE actually started to show her true colours. She was offered Raw, she didn't want it. She was offered SmackDown, didn't want that. She wanted both of them. Some people never change, and it's good that WWE have finally started to acknowledge that. Another up, and the Ambrose Asylum is back! Yes. He was joined by current WWE World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns and conniving weasel man Seth Rollins. They were in the Shield together. They reminisced about old times and had a great back and forth, but the best part was Ambrose's cheeky little face when Rollins and Reigns came close together. Which side is the stuff gonna, is it this one? Is it this one? Both of them. This one, look at that face, look at it. And back down again. Same segment, but Roman Reigns. It was clear that Rollins and Ambrose were just running circles around him, and he wasn't a good guy and he wasn't a bad guy, he was just A bit crap, really. God, Owens and Del Rio have a good rapport, huh? The Mexican's been floundering a little bit since he won the US title from John Cena a while ago, but the two played off each other perfectly last night. I know they're both heels, but I'd love to see them feud over something or even be in an unwilling tag team like they were last night, kinda like Team Hell No. Cena and AJ's verbal jousting was upworthy too. Cena called Styles down to the ring. There were two contracts set out for their Money in the Bank match. One allowed the club to be at ringside and the other one banned them from ringside. They had a kerfuffle going back and forth, deciding whether or not he was man enough to take the challenge of not having the club there, and it was all really good, actually. Nice to see Styles showing off his talking. Last point, and it's the biggest down of the night for me, in Charlotte versus Paige. I love Paige. I love Paige. And as much as I like Charlotte, I can't help but feel that she's only ever as good as the person she's in the ring with, and this match was surprisingly not very good. The match was only 3 minutes long, there was a couple of botched spots, and then Paige won clean. Again, over the champion, and it's probably a win that's never going to mean anything, just like it didn't last time. More ups than downs this week, which is rare, actually. We're a bunch of pessimists here, really, so anything remotely joyous is pain. Thanks again to Scott Carlson for his excellent article on WhatCulture.com, and should you wish to follow me on Twitter, you can do at @confused_dude. You can tweet me asking where Adam is, if you like. I'm Ben from WhatCulture.com. Thanks for putting up with me, and until we meet again.
WhatCulture.com are releasing a new magazine about wrestling, and it's called Wrestling. It'll have 140 pages of timeless wrestling content, including a brand new How WWE Should Have Booked written by this virulent son of a bitch. It will also have a list of the 100 best wrestling matches of all time compiled by WhatCulture staff and wrestling insiders. So the magazine is available to pre-order now. Follow the link in the description and enjoy WhatCulture.com's Wrestling.